It's been a hot minute if I ever seen one before. Hello guys, it is what I think is going to actually still be Autocrosswind, but I keep going by every other username every like 6 or 3 months and a half at a time, and it'd be like, oh, I don't know, bro really thought without the slur, bro really thought hashtag. I didn't change my name this time, did I? Yes, I did. Every time. Anyways, this should be Autocrosswind. Shouldn't have to be Marsh Garf or Deer Skin Gold Spinner, or even my alt Vitamin Teal to Seal, Fever to Sea. But any other alt that matters, well, I was going for him. But even all the serious alts are not really a fake throwaway alts. But anyways, we're gonna talk about humility and discipline and why they're not necessarily fake variables or virtues, and why they're actually having behind a true purpose behind them. So discipline, people like to make fun of discipline, say that it's for like, oh, it's for the streets, discipline's for the streets, it's not really something you should be following through with. And they say about humility, oh, that's a weapon people usually use it in like forums and real life and pretend that it means something, but it actually doesn't. And then people will say things like, well, we have your best interests at heart, but we're actually narcissists. And it's like, if that's a projection from Gen Zs like me saying that about the so-called boomers, then why are we right? Because we're not always going to be right? We're not going to always be right. And even when we try to give people advice in our 30s or our 20s, it doesn't mean we have to always be right or wrong. So I think the virtue behind discipline and humility is that it matters to make a decision. As far as I'm concerned, making a decision still matters, even if you still think you have multiple choices. In some situations in life, you will have multiple choices, more than 3 or 4 at a time. But knowing how to decide between them matters. And the virtue that serves that more is discipline. Because knowing how to discipline of pain rather than discipline or regret is always going to matter. As far as humility is concerned, humility is more of a thing with kind of like valuing your integrity. A man would say it is like knowing your right and wrong while still holding to your own truth. And your own truth can still be different, but it still matters that you hold on to it, even if it doesn't seem accurate or factual. Something I used to coin a lot before was logical targeting. I would always criticize Base Fuzz from the MGTOW Red Pill movement that he was very critical of women in a way that made sense, and it does make sense why he's critical of women, as well as the rest of MGTOW for that matter. Or Red Pill for as we're concerned. But Zarius is very critical of women, knowing that he can eventually be wrong. And sometimes he doesn't hold back when he should be anyways. But not that being said, I think he has a lot of good integrity within him. And so do a lot of other men and women alike. They have good integrity, they hold really good humility. So there is truth and purpose about how humility and discipline go through. But what would be the purpose of these two? I say that the true purpose of humility and discipline is to care about something at least once in this lifetime. Is to care about at least one thing, not everything, but care about one thing. And with that, I am off. Autocrosswind, aka the Tony Cashman, who you had the virtue to talk to, and thank gosh.